What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another post game here on Mets Central. And the Mets win. They beat the Rockies. Thank you. 5-3. Sometimes it just takes me shit talking for them to get their head out of their ass. I'd like to think that it's me, but obviously it's not. But either way, the Mets get the job done and a much needed win considering the fact that the Braves lost tonight, so it would have been very nice. The Phillies at the time recording are losing, but they're starting to make a bit of a comeback, so who knows. But either way, you need to get this win, and then teams are not doing you favors right now. The Pirates blew their game against the Padres, and then on top of that, the Diamondbacks just don't stop winning games. So right now, you're in a spot where you just need to grab a win here, which that's going to suck, deciding who to root for between the Phillies and the Diamondbacks, which I would never actively root for the Phillies, of course, but I'm just saying in terms of the race here, it's a little tricky in terms of that scenario. But regardless, we're here to talk about this game where the Mets ended up winning. Before we jump into everything, please be sure to leave a like on the post game if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new, especially if you're Met fans, and turn on your notifications so you know when I upload or go live on the channel. But yeah, a lot of the things that I talked down about the Mets on yesterday ended up making me look real stupid. And please do it more. Just please do it more, because I was very pissed when the lineup came out and Jesse Winker was hitting third. Jesse Winker played his best game as a Met thus far, offensively at the very least. And then I was talking down on Pete Alonso. He came up big in the first inning, like really big in the first inning in terms of what he was able to provide. Am I a little annoyed still that they couldn't do anything from innings 3 through 8? Yeah, I'm pretty annoyed considering the Rockies had to go to their bullpen after the first inning because Feltner got hurt, which either way, you should be beating Feltner if he stayed in the game. But you got to their bullpen, which has just been abysmal. And I would have liked offense going there. I would have liked to have seen the offense going there. But hey, they got the win, and it is what it is right now. But Paul Blackburn, another guy that I talked down on, really surprised me. Am I signing the apology form on him yet? No, because I do want to see what he does against quality opponents still, because that's still my biggest worry with him. But for a game like this, I will absolutely take it. And he kept the Mets in this game when the Mets were really looking like they were not going to win this game just because of their offense. And in the first inning, though, they did get the run. Lindor got a single, then 2 outs from Nimmo and Winker. Alonso gets a single to make it 1-0, and then he steals a bag too. So all of a sudden, great start, and it doesn't matter because Ezekiel Tovar tanks one in the bottom of the first to tie the game at 1. But in the second inning, the Mets respond. Iglesias with a single, Alvarez would strike out. Ben Gamel, who maybe we're not appreciating enough. All jokes aside here, I mean, listen, 1 for 3 with a walk. I'll take that one. Ben Gamel's in the lineup, and they won the freaking game. But gets a single there, and then Tyrone Taylor with a single makes it 2-1. Unfortunately, the inning would end after that as we go to the bottom of the second, where Blackburn gets the first 2 outs, walks a batter, and then gets a ground out. We go to the third inning. Winker had a single. Outside of that, really nothing that happened. Bottom of the third, a double for Jake Cave, who just seems to own the Mets. Then Blackburn gets the next 2 outs there. Doyle walks. McMahon ends up grounding out. We go to the fourth inning where Iglesias would fly out. Alvarez strikes out, and then Gamel lines out 1-2-3 inning. And then the bottom of the fourth, I wanted to vomit watching. I wanted to vomit watching Chris Bryant get RBIs, especially because he was getting some just the weirdest hits, like the weirdest infield hits. He ended up getting 2 of them on the day, and one of them happened to tie the game after Rogers got a double, 2-2. And then in the fifth inning, though, to fast forward there, the Mets go down in order because the Mets decided to start doing a thing, though. No, that was the sixth inning where they started to do the thing, which we'll talk about. Bottom of the fifth, Blackman gets on with an error, then a sacrifice bunt, and then the next 2 outs come easy there for Blackburn. We go to the sixth inning. Jason Shreve is in the pitch. You would think a guy that has not pitched in the major leagues since, I don't think he's pitched since 2022, actually. I could be wrong on that one. I'll fact check that one, but no, he did pitch last year. Barely, though. Regardless, though, you are facing, actually not barely, he pitched a good amount of games, but regardless, you're facing Jason Shreve, who was not particularly great in 2024. Winker gets a single, and then they kept trying to hit in the double plays. Alonso hits into a force out, failed double play. McNeil hits into a force out, failed double play. And I'm watching Ryan McMahon just play the most ridiculous defense I've seen in my damn life. And then Iglesias grounds out to him too. And I was just so infuriated. And it's just like, why are you not hitting the ball in the air? You are playing in Coors Field. Why are you not hitting the ball in the air and hoping for magic there? Regardless, sixth inning, fairly easy. I mean, Bryant had that infield hit, but you just got to give a round of applause for the way Blackburn pitched. Gave you volume, gave you 6 strikeouts, only allowed 2 walks, only allowed a run. So very happy about that. We go to the 7th inning where, again, the thing happens again. Alvarez with a single, Gamble hits into a force out, and then I got to watch Ryan McMahon just dive all over the freaking baseball field. Lindor strikes out. We go to the 7th where Budo comes into the game. Has a little bit of trouble with Jake Cave get on the base pass, who ended up advancing on a balk. There was a fly out then. Tovar grounds out, and then Doyle strikes out, and he made Doyle look stupid. And I'm glad that Jose Budo is actually put in like a higher leverage spot, but I still really want to see them utilize him a little bit better. Like, again, I'm tired of the 2-inning thing. Like, if you're committed to him in the bullpen, use him right. And granted, again, these 2 innings are valuable from him, but use him as, I don't know, I'd like to just see him get some save situations every now and then. That's just me. But 8th inning, the Mets offense really does nothing. Bottom of the 8th, 1-2-3 inning for Jose Budo. 9th inning, though, thankfully, the Mets actually did something. Iglesias grounds out. Alvarez gets a triple, which he was out of breath by the end of that one. Bader comes in the pitch run. Gamble walks. Tyrone Taylor walks, and then Lindor with a clutch hit to make it 4-2. Nimmo strikes out. Then Jesse Winker with his best hit as a Met, most clutch hit as a Met, makes it 5-2. And then Alonso strikes out to end the inning. And then Diaz has a little bit of trouble of his own as he allows a triple, gets a strikeout. Cave grounds out, that brings a runner in, and then Blackman strikes out. But if Diaz is going to allow runs, let it be in a game where they win anyway and he gets the save. So I am completely content with that. I am fine with that. And the Mets finally win when I watch a game, which it feels like it has been months since that has happened, when it's really been just weeks. But still, it's a little annoying. But either way, yeah, the Mets get the job done. Much needed win. They are now 1 game back, I believe, of the wild card spot right now, while they are half a game back. Forgive me on that. And they are 7.5 back in the division, which could shrink, of course, if the Phillies end up losing. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, the Braves are in a skid, which is really why it's annoying that the Mets couldn't just grab a win yesterday. Just grab the win yesterday, and then they would be in a spot, and it would be beautiful. Oh, would it be beautiful to see the Braves, that Braves logo below the playoff line for once. But yeah, in terms of this game, other thoughts. Would like to see them, of course, capitalize on more opportunities. I still feel they need to be more opportunistic with guys on base, especially with the amount of times they were getting leadoff base runners. They pissed it away, and this Rockies team does not have a good pitching staff. Please expose that tomorrow at 3 o'clock when it is... What's the pitching matchup tomorrow? I am clicking on everything but what I need to here on the MLB website here. But while I look for that and ramble, yeah, 3 o'clock game tomorrow, and you got to get the series win. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Austin Gomber versus David Peterson, that's what it was. So got to get the job done. Blackburn, like I said, gave you a really good start. I really liked what we got from him in terms of swing and miss stuff, especially his cutter. Like, his cutter was really working for him, which was really nice to see. But yeah, again, very good outing from him. Very good work from the pitching staff in general. The lineup, though, please do more. Please do more. Which JD Martinez will probably be back in the lineup. It will be interesting to see if there's a change there. Since Winker was good in the 3-hole, maybe you try JD Martinez hitting 5th with Winker sticking in the 3-hole for a game just to try it. I don't know if they're going to do that, but we'll see. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new. Turn on your notifications so you know I upload or go live, and I'll see you guys in the next one.